Welcome to the Wormhole, where keeping it real is expected. There are a couple million podcasts you could be tuned into, but you chose to take this journey with us, and for that, we thank you. Without further ado, the Wormhole with Tim and Troy.
And then nigga packing plates and shit and can't do it. You got to come with something, man. Now you don't expect your real circle. You really want them bringing shit, but your real circle gonna bring something because they know better.
Well, there is a way to not come with anything. When you don't come with anything, you accept what you're offered, and if you get an extension on something else, you accept it humbly. I'm not saying grovel when you get it. I'm not saying just drop your shoulders down to the ground and just.
I was so thank you for. Thank you for God. Yeah, man. Fuck all that.
I so appreciate yourself for this.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
But when you get your last one that you when you know you're not getting offered anything else tonight, that last drink, you need to be mindful that that's your last drink.
Be mindful. That's your last drink.
Unless you and the host some kind of way create a bond, right, and you feel like that, it's like, hey, bro, man, come on, get you some of this. This is my good shit. Then he want to offer you everything. Then you're in. But if you're still on the outskirts, be mindful that that's your last drink. Drink it slowly.
And I'm going to tell you one of my pet peeves, though, Troy. Whatever I got to drink, don't get a cup of my shit and be like, no, I don't like that, man. You know, I usually drank some such and such. Why you didn't bring it, nigga? That why you drink so tough?
Why you let me pour it in there before you said that?
Right. Don't be doing that shit, because if that's your shit so much, where it's at? Because, nigga, if I'm going to a party, they be like, hey, man, I got friends that don't do nothing but drink vodka. I'm not a vodka drinker, but I know, nigga, when I come through, hey, man, go on over there and get you something. I got some shit. I got me right here. Like, shit, I got me right, and I stick my bottle over there with everything else. Now, what don't need to happen is, don't let me get one cup and go back and it's gone.
Oh wow. Turn the lights on in the party.
Oh. Like, wait a minute, wait. Yeah, I'm like, wait. Y'all told me everybody over here drank vodka. What the fuck is my Jack Daniels?
Where's my Jack?
Where is it? Because I ain't touched not now one of them clear bottles. I got one goddamn cup.
Yeah.
And then and everything just gone, but all this vodka still sitting up here. Boy,
and everybody's sitting like a goddamn dog that ate the peanut butter, but he's looking around like, shit, who did it?
Yeah, I'm talking with big old doe eyes. Like cow eyes. Just looking around and shit like, hey, man. Hey, man. And at that point, nigga, if we drinking out of styrofoam, if you don't think I'm looking at it to see, because if that motherfucker got a brown stain on that son bitch, come on now.
Because it ain't going nowhere.
No, when you go, man, you drinking Jack Daniels or any kind of brown liquor out of styrofoam, that little motherfucker got a goddamn brown tint.
You can damn near see the remnants in a solo cup if you want to. Like, if that person throw that cup in it, if they don't wash it out, it's going to be some remnants in that cup.
It's going to be some. Yeah, I'm drinking out solo cup right now. I drink out that bitch unless I run some hot water on that motherfucker and to get back clear, man. It been some brown liquor in that bitch.
And if you let it sit overnight, you might well forget about it.
Yeah, listen, you gonna scrub it.
No.
Yeah, but no, man.
I keep my solo cups for a little while though.
I mean, I do. Well, I got one of these they come in they the real hard. Like they ain't like a solo cup. It's a solo cup, but that motherfucker built like a cup.
Okay.
It's built like a goddamn one of them memorabilia cups from McDonald's and shit.
So it didn't come in a pack of like 20 or nothing like that.
No.
It was just by itself.
It was just one cup.
Okay, so that cup's disqualified. It's too much of it's not a solo cup.
It's not, but it got the ridges. Like
it's a rendition. Cup. It's a rendition of a solo cup.
Look, I put it to you like this: it ain't meant to be thrown in the trash.
It can withstand a dishwasher.
Yeah, and that would need. I dishwash that motherfucker. Only thing came off of it is the fucking word. That everything else, the color there, it's a purple cup. Yeah.
You don't drink with the words no way. Yeah, they don't do shit.
No, for what? Because hell, I don't know what you're putting the paint on there for. It's probably coming off in my mouth.
And it's probably some on there that you don't even care. You would never contact no way.
Yeah, that shit might be lead. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, man. But yeah, just etiquette, man. We saying that to say just have etiquette when you invited over people's house and and shit like that. Always have your shit because people will respect you. I respect motherfuckers like if I'm having a little barbecue or something or going to somebody else's barbecue when people bring their own kind of meat because everybody, they like, people don't eat pork and they like sausage made with turkey. Yeah. If you come through with it, by all means. Now, what I'm not going to do is cook it for you.
No, I'm not going to cook it for you.
I'm not going to cook it for you. You go out there and do it.
Unless
it's my bro.
Something has been discussed up front.
No, I'm not doing it.
and you're somebody. Well, I guess I'm looking at it from my perspective. If you bring it, and I already know you, I know, like, say for instance, it was you, Tim. I know you're not, but let's just say you were a vegetarian or some shit, and you had some shit prepared. I would make time to do it if you were one of the people that was worth doing it for. But if you were just fresh, somebody invited you, and you came over here with some goddamn cauliflower beets or something, I'm like, cuz you can,
Oh
you
my
know,
God.
I'll make you a little corn on the grill, and you can do what you gotta do. I can get you some space, but you got this.
Man, even if I know you, and but vice versa, and you came through talking about you a vegetarian, I don't know how you like your vegetables cooked.
Yeah.
I don't want to cook your shit and then your shit done and you be like, it's raw.
Oh, now we got a problem.
I don't want that. Like, hey, you came up with this. I don't know nothing about that. I know about chicken, pork, and beef.
That's
you
it.
might could give me a little squirrel or something. I can work with that. But
Give
you
me
come
something
over
that
here
sizzle
with,
on the grill.
yeah, you got to give me something that I got to smell it. So I was like, okay, this bitch done. I can smell it.
Mm-hmm.
But you give me some motherfucking, like you said, some beets and shit. Nah. I don't even know what I don't even. No, I don't even know what a beat done.
I don't even know what it's supposed to do. I don't know
What
what
is
it's
it
supposed to
do?
sound like.
Is it supposed to, because I fuck around and get the grilling for real. The bitch have a char mark on it. You done fucked up my beats. Well, you should have cooked them hoes yourself.
I didn't know what you wanted me to do.
I don't know what you want me to do. Because, nigga, I'm the kind of nigga like shit. You like, I don't really like them grilled. I just like them over the stove. Okay, the pan in the cabinet. I'm not handing you shit. Pan in the cabinet. They go some oil. Right there, shit. I'm not finna do nothing. I might come in and ask if you all right that you find everything you need. But as far as me, no, hell no. Ain't anybody eating that shit but you.
Mm-hmm.
But I do expect this. If I'm barbecuing, everything I'm doing I do. But you like your shit over the stove, I expect that pan to be washed.
Oh yeah, because that's your problem. That's your problem.
That's your problem. That is your baby.
Yeah.
Take care of it.
I like that.
Yeah. That is your shit. If I'm doing everything outside and ain't none of my dishes in there dirty, I ain't pull out a frying pan to the first. No, you use that motherfucker, it better be washed. If that's something sitting in the sink, talking about it soaking with some goddamn Dawn in there with the bubbles, shit.
Come on.
Nigga.
You waiting to leave. You waiting to leave and want me to do it.
You want me to do it. Because I'm going to tell you something. I'm finna slide when everybody kind of chill out and get to talking shit while we all in the house, I'm sliding so many jokes in.
Oh, not about the pan.
Oh, man, it's going to be so many pan jokes you never knew they existed. They said, how many jokes this nigga got about a pan? Shit.
Oh, he must got a book.
Shit, what you mean? And they coming off the top of my head. Shit, what you mean? Everything you say, I'm like, oh yeah, like a frying pan, right?
Like a frying pan.
Everything you say, oh yeah, like a frying pan, right?
With the bubbles in it. It still got bubbles? It still got bubbles in it? Oh, they done went away.
I'll be like, oh, you talking about when people just leave a frying pan in the sink is what you talking about. Oh, yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Yeah, I'm coming with them.
Everybody like, we're not even talking about frying pans. What is he saying?
Hey, nigga, like what I'm talking about shit. Goddamn, what you mean? It's every joke. Shit. And I promise you, if everybody feeling on the same level, them laughs gonna start coming so hard, you're gonna be like talking about me.
If you get the congregation together, if you make them understand where you're coming from, everybody like, oh, I see where he at. The crowd gonna be one way or another.
Because they're gonna be like, well, that ain't me. I ain't never done that.
Or it's gonna be that, or it's gonna be funny to everybody, or everybody gonna be disgusted by you, but like, I cannot believe he keeps saying something about that frying pan. Somebody gonna be like, bro, I'll go wash it. Where is it? Yeah. Then you're gonna know the crowd against you. Then you're gonna know the whole crowd against you. So nothing you say for the rest of the night is even cool no more.
Because really, everybody else in the crowd was like, that was the only nigga in the kitchen. And there's a frying pan in the kitchen with bubbles in it. That nigga been at the grill outside all day.
But even if they know it was somebody who did it, the crowd could slowly be like, I'm about sick of this frying pan shit. Like, he really tripping about this frying pan. And you can be at the rest of the night, you can say, hey guys, it's more beer. And everybody's like, man, we good. We don't want your beer, man. We good. We probably about to fly anyway. Where y'all going? Oh man, everybody finna go.
No, I disagree. Motherfuckers gonna stick around and they gonna be like, why? Somebody gonna be like, what's up with the frying pan? You got a frying pan in the sink, all these jokes. I'm like, yeah, I've been barbecuing. My woman been out there with me. And they be like, ooh, yeah. Like, I know who you talking about. They was the only motherfucker in the kitchen. Ain't nobody else in the kitchen.
Yeah. I think the crowd would grow weary of the frying pan. I think they'll be like, God damn, cuz, what a frying pan is. I'm just gonna go watch this motherfucker out.
Man, no. That's a party foul like a motherfucker, man. You can't do no shit like that. I wouldn't get away with that shit. If I'm in the kitchen frying fish, when we was all over here, and them niggas talking about with fries and shit, you want fries, you make them sell.
Yeah.
And whatever pan you put them fries in, I'm in there frying fish. of course I wash it. That's cool. But if I'm frying fish with propane out there on the porch, and
Yeah.
it's a goddamn pan in there, and it ain't the fish pan, because I done seasoned my fish, got my fish done, and my pan is clean. It's a pan sitting in there. Come on now. Can't do all that.
I can do it.
No. You know, again, that's etiquette shit, man. You know, I'm gonna get away from that for a minute. Man, I gotta ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you been kind of hip to the news about the 6-year-old shooting a teacher.
Yes, man. I've heard about it. I kind of read. I didn't get deep into it, but I've talked about it with a few people. It's a testy subject.
How?
Yeah. So what are are you asking me my thoughts on it, or are you
your
about
thoughts?
to
I
tell me
want to
your
hear,
thoughts?
dog. Hey, I'm bringing it to you. Merry Christmas. Unwrap it. Unpack it. I gotta hear it.
Okay, so my thoughts on it is a lot of people say he's 6 years old and he doesn't know the real meaning of life and death or the real meaning of someone passing away. I want to say I kind of beg to differ because we're in the 2022, 2023. I beg to differ that he knows what he was planning to do. I think he planned it, and I think that he knew what he was trying to accomplish when he went to do it. So maybe at 6, you haven't been to a lot of funerals or you haven't personally experienced a lot of death. But in this day and age, you have seen it and you have read about it. There's more.
He's 6. There's more read shit. He's 6.
There's more ways to know what's going on these days. A 6-year-old and when we were 6-year-old, wouldn't have even conceptualized the thought of getting a gun, taking it to school to actually kill this person. Because maybe it is video games, maybe it is TV, maybe it is whatever it is, but it's a lot of it. And kids, even at 6, he knew how to get that gun out of the house, conceal it, take it to school, conceal, get it out, and to attempt to actually kill the teacher. I think the parent should be, they should be punished some kind of way, because if you're going to have a firearm in your house, and it's not going to be protected, you are pretty much responsible for what happens once that gun gets out of your possession, especially by a 6-year-old. Now, there are no 6-year-old jails, no toddler jails, and I don't really like jail. I like jail for murderers and killers and rapists and people like that. But this little kid really went to school with a firearm. He didn't think it was a gun, a play gun. I'm thinking myself, he knew it was a real gun. He knew what the whole dynamic of that gun was. So I'm here to say that if nothing else, I can't say what I want to happen to him, but I'm just saying I firmly believe that 6-year-old knew what he was doing, knows the ramifications, not the ramifications, but he knew that he was taking a gun to school to try to kill that teacher. That's what I feel like he knew.
All right. So you grew up in the country, right?
Yes.
As did I. Troy was guns all over our house.
Mm-hmm.
Shotguns, shit like that. But when we were children, this is all I'm saying. When we were children, we were told, you knew it was gun there. You were told not to touch it.
Not to touch it.
Do not touch that gun ever. And we never touched that gun. Now, you had your hard-headed cousins every now and then. They will fuck with it. But that gun was not to be fucked with.
No.
It was guns everywhere. But we knew it wasn't no gun safes. And 10 out of 10, that bitch was loaded.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was loaded.
Little revolvers and shit.
But man, what happened in the parenting style? Because a 6-year-old kid is still a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're not talking about a 15-year-old who's seen some shit. When you 6, you see some shit. So then that's another question too. But when did it get to the point to where, I know it's a new day, new way. We got gun safes now. Mm-hmm. But when we were kids, we didn't touch them guns. And there were guns everywhere. It was guns up behind doors. It was guns hanging on the wall. It was guns everywhere. We never touched them. And goddamn it, Lord have mercy, you take that bitch out the house, you was scared you was going to die.
They would kick you. They would have you so afraid to come back home.
They going to beat the dog shit out of you. So then that brings me back. So this 6-year-old kid, and I was talking to my mom about it, and I think they said it was a 9mm. Mm. I said, but mama, a 9mm gun to cock that bitch, you got to have a little oomph on it.
That's pretty heavy. I said,
unless that bitch was cocked before he took it.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, what in the fuck does he know about shooting a gun at somebody?
That's easy. Just pause yours real quick. Let me say this. You said that we got told not to touch that gun. Go outside and play. Go take your bath. Get ready for bed. Whenever they talking to you, you finna go to the kitchen table so you can eat. You finna go do something. And you know what you're not going to do? You don't get an opportunity to lay in your bed with an iPad where you can be anywhere in the world. You can see anything. You can watch games with guns on it. You can turn your TV on. You can game with your S6. These little kids probably gaming with their friends and just all kind of shit on their iPad. You love Call of Duty, like everybody's getting shot everywhere on everything. Everybody getting shot, everybody fucking, and everybody it's LGBTQ, everybody gay on TV these days. Those three things you can guarantee to see on almost any show, no matter if it's a kid show or a grown-up show.
Man,
So
I used to
when you-
watch Magnum PI, but I ain't want to shoot nobody.
Didn't want to shoot nobody because it didn't seem like they were shooting nobody for fun or like for. It
Nigga.
wasn't like that.
Nigga, you had Bonanza, Gunsmoke. Nigga, they were shooting at people, but it never occurred to me to be like, I'm gonna get me a gun and shoot somebody. Why? Like, I don't know. And I will say this, and a lot of people might disagree, but you say what you want to say. I really don't give a damn. Like you just said about that iPad shit and on phones and shit, these motherfuckers is privy to so much shit nowadays. They see shit. Of course, we didn't see it, so you might call us old dinosaurs and shit like that. But at the same time, we did see some shit. Like I was just talking about the Westerns. We saw people getting shot.
Yes, Tim, but it's different because in those Westerns, the people were glorified. The guns themselves were not. If you watch any show these days, the gun that they're using, the graphics when they shoot somebody, getting shot in the head, like if the Westerns would get shot, it'll be a person going like, oh, it wasn't no blood splatter. They never took shots in the head. They always got shot in their chest and they grabbed their chest when they went down. Or when they was on the ground, you didn't even see no blood. They didn't even do that. It was just like a sound with a gun. And it was just a gun come out. But nowadays, everything's so graphic and the gun is gold and silver and they just really love their gun. Man, it's different. It's different with the way the kids view it these days.
I mean, yeah, but so you telling me that kids nowadays don't have a grip on death? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think they have a grip.
Because even though we didn't see the blood, they was dead. And you think that? I mean, because that's what I'm saying. You talking about they see the graphics. We didn't need the graphics. Or like when the motherfucker got shot with that pistol, they wasn't no extendeds, they wasn't no drum, no switches, they wasn't none of that shit. Motherfucker 6-shooter. And believe it or not, to this day, a 6-shooter will kill you.
Oh, all of it kill you. It all kill you.
A gun is a fucking gun.
But I think that these days, I guess what I'm trying to say without using the word sexy, I think that having a gun, wanting to use it one day, I think a lot of people get killed because somebody wants to shoot somebody. People want to people have the urge because, like I said, in a Western, it was a guy just getting his gun and he put his gun back and it wasn't glorified. But like when you play these games and watch these movies, people cold-blooded with their guns and shit, and they clean them all the time, and their guns be their best friend. And everywhere you look, they got guns sitting out. Every show is guns on people and shit, and people getting shot so graphic. I think people want to actually shoot somebody, and that 6-year-old probably was so drawn to doing that. He saw that shit somewhere, and that shit when he wanted to do it, and he's old enough to get that gun. And a 9mm ain't light, but it ain't heavy. I mean, it's not light, but it's not heavy, but it's not light. It's pretty heavy.
Man,
and like I said, I don't think he could have cocked it myself. I think it was already one in the chamber.
It was cocked. It was already cocked. But then, okay, so I go back to this. How you don't know where your pistol is? If you live in a home, how you don't know where your gun is? Your kids go to school. How you don't know your gun gone? And I know people like, well, you don't know you're getting kids ready for school. You're doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that. Okay, kids mostly have free reign around the house when you get up in the morning because you say, go in my room and get this. Even though sometimes they never go in your room. I got your shirt laid out on the bed in the room. Go in there and do this. Go in there and do that. If you doing all that, but them kids, my nigga, I really can't say this because my children's mother has a gun. The kids know. Hell, will she keep it? I don't know. But they don't even talk about guns.
Yeah.
They know what they are because my oldest daughter, she hunt them. She hunt. But she know what it means. Like, you don't go get that for nothing.
For nothing.
Like that is not the option to solve a problem.
That's not the subtle options with human beings for no reason.
She look at like this boomstick, this goddamn boomstick, that's to go get food.
To go get food.
That's it. That what she look at it like, boom, like shit, she can handle herself with a gun. But shit, she a woman. Well, not a woman, she a teenager girl. Like shit, she get mad and all that shit about her, but she don't ever say nothing about, I'm gonna shoot that bitch.
I'm gonna shoot that bitch.
She don't never say no shit like that.
Give me my boomstick so I can shoot that bitch.
So I can shoot that bitch. No. But I think it's all cut from a cloth of people don't teach their kids how to square up.
No.
They don't teach them like, hey, Yeah, sometimes it's valid. That ass whooping is valid. But you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. But you got other people who family, and Lord knows what that 6-year-old heard in the house. Well, he probably heard motherfuckers say, shit, if I got a problem with you, I'm gonna go ahead and put that thing on.
Think about what music he's probably listening to.
Right, I was going there next.
And I'm just saying, if he's 6, chances are his parents are probably like, what, I don't know, 25 maybe, not probably, maybe
18,
not even that old.
19.
Okay, so and I hate to hear it, but a lot of kids pull up with 100.1 bumping. That's all they have listened to since the time they was in the crib because their parents just want to. That's what they want to hear. So it's like you're a baby, you don't get a choice. I'm just to what I want to hear. So all their life, all they know is nigga shit, killing niggas, because that's all music's talking about, killing niggas, some kind of way. And I want to say this in 2023. I'm so fucking sick of unathletic 21 Savage out here. All his new music, him and Drake came out with a whole new album. See, I like Drake, but 21 Savage just want to kill niggas and slap niggas with pistols. Like, stop it. Why are you still doing that right now? Why are you still pretending like you're doing it so people can hear that shit and be stupid? Like, grow the fuck up.
And really, half them cats, they be rapping about.
Man.
They be rapping and they be listening to them niggas ain't probably shot a felon with nobody.
Probably never shot the gun, nigga.
No, they done shot the gun, but I'm talking about shooting a fair one with the fist. They ain't never just sit down there and shot a fair one with somebody.
Oh, shot a fair one.
Now, I ain't talking about shooting no fair bullet. Ain't no such thing as fair bullet. Unless they shooting at you.
Mm-hmm.
But motherfucker getting out there with the fist and getting in the grass by some shit, ain't nobody talking about that now. I got them extendos. I got this, I hit the nigga with the chopper. I'm like, nigga, what? The nigga, I can't even stand. When I'm somewhere and that's all they listening to, hey, man.
I want to go.
I'm ready to go. I can't keep listening to this goddamn murder music all night. And then when you see these niggas that's rapping that shit, they the littlest nigga. They ain't never fought nobody.
I was gonna say that too because I watched that Crew League shit, and all them niggas are puny little bitty guys.
Niggas
that don't have coordination. Like they don't even have coordination. They can't even catch and run at the same time.
Man,
I mean, come on, man.
I be wanting to tell them so bad, like, look at this cat that's speaking that shit. And then when you really see him and look at him, like I said, they're like about 98 pounds. Of course he's shooting people. He can't take an ass with.
And a lot of these guys say they come from the streets, but just because you were born somewhere don't mean you were in these streets there. You can rep that place because that's where you were fucking raised at for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, even you was raised that through and through. You just got to have the mindset of like, I mean, look, you got some hardcore gangsters that'll sit there and be like, nah, bro. They'll tell you like, don't do that. Don't be shooting that.
Hardcore gangsters ain't rapping.
No, they are not rapping.
They don't want to rap.
They don't.
The fuck?
Because why? Look, I've been on the run for 20 years. Why the fuck am I gonna say something now?
What I want to rap for?
You don't want to rap? Cause shit, really knowing you niggas that do rap, I got to go.
Niggas that really kill people ain't rapping.
They not rapping.
Even if they can rap, they not rapping.
No, but you got some that did, but they always got away with the self-defense shit. Shit like that. But now I don't know, Troy. You got these niggas nowadays, man. Some of these niggas be going to jail for murder. Like they really done kill somebody. And I'm like, but nigga, what the fuck did you get out of that though? That's my thing. It's just like if a motherfucker owe you some bread, well, I'm gonna go kill this nigga. Nigga, dead men don't pay debt.
Yeah.
They don't pay debt. So I mean, unless you just really that kind of nigga to try to send a message.
That's all that is, because you have other people that owe you money and that makes them hurry up.
Nigga, that makes them tell.
Yeah.
That makes them tell. Because it ain't many motherfuckers.
You right. That makes them tell it on your ass.
Football number time, I'm talking about nigga. And I ain't talking about 20, 14-0 or 7-0, 3-0, 6-0. We nigga talking about 56-2. Nah.
We talking about the Big 12.
Nigga, yeah, there you go. We talking about the Big 12. It's big numbers. Nigga, them niggas is not finna do that shit. No. So really, and then I just don't get it, dog. Like, I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, because I really can't blame it on the youngsters. Because back in the day, it was some old school cats with some real, they really did that shit for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
For nothing. I knew a man back from where I'm from in Arkansas. This nigga done killed 2 or 3 people. He did some time. I think he did like 30, 40 years. Got out. I met him. They
Oh,
shook hands with him, everything, and they told me who he was. I'm like, oh, okay. But his brother was like a grandpa to me, calling Papa R. Motherfucker cool as fuck. I always took care of him. That nigga was out for probably like 4 or 5 years. Moved a woman down here from Kansas City. Her and her son played football with the boy. Shit. Murdered the shit out in front of people.
murdered her?
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Murdered her. Yep. Went back to jail. Didn't care.
Oh,
He was an old man too. Old man. Now the lady was kind of like a lady that's kind of like hustling and shit at the time. Hustling niggas. It came down to some money. Nigga killed her.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. Old nigga. Yeah. Damn sure did. Yeah. I was like, damn. Yep. Nigga name was Kenny. Never forget it. I can't remember the last name though. We played football with him. They were in Kansas City. And yeah, that man killed that woman. Damn sure did. Right there from where I'm from. And shit like that don't happen often. Every now and then. I'm talking about every 30, 40 years. Shit, he killed that woman.
That is craziness.
Get ya. Like, man, it's some old cats like that. But these new niggas, man, they like it's cool. I'm like, you just didn't want to live no more. You just threw your life away. Like the nigga, the Alabama boy. What the fuck was that about?
What happened with that?
Oh, you know what I'm talking about though.
No.
So basketball player for Alabama went to, approach a broad. This ain't the first time this shouldn't happen. It been in the news, but you gotta go look for it. Nigga, broad turned him down. She ain't trying to fuck with him. She killed her.
Oh my gosh. I hate that. That's
Killed her.
ridiculous.
Killed her because she turned her down. And that shit been happening a lot. I talk to women at work, black women, they be like, it is so dangerous out here. And I was like, damn, I saw that shit, dog. They said, you can't tell a nigga no. They killed her.
Bro,
And then if it
ridiculous.
ain't for niggas you telling no, they got to worry about these motherfuckers that say exes. Can't stand to see them moving on. And I'm like, you weak ass nigga. And these ain't no motherfucker. You wasn't married to her. You want, even if you married to her, let her go.
And you probably was cheating on her.
Probably was. I'm talking about 10 times
100%.
out of 10. You had a whole nother piece of pussy.
Thinking niggas.
And you
I
kill
hate
that woman.
thinking stupid ass niggas like
They
that.
just dumb. Like, man, look, man, you know what? If I'm ever to approach a woman and she tell me no, I knew it was no before I took the first step.
You pretty much already know there's gonna be
I
a
knew
no.
it was no. Before I walk that way, it's no.
Yeah, you can see they face how it's looking on your way there.
Yeah. And then when she see you coming her way, shit, nigga, she ain't trying to fuck with you, nigga.
No.
And even if she do, be like, okay, you cool, but I ain't fucking with you like that. Just take it as she doing you a fucking favor, telling you pretty much you seem like a pretty cool guy. I'm on some other shit.
Right now, I'm on some other shit. I have somebody else, maybe, or it's like I don't feel it right now. I don't want to do this right now.
A woman should not have to give you her goddamn resume when she tell you no.
Yeah.
She should not have to.
But everything that a man has learned over the years has been, if you see a woman that you like, or for the people that like the same sex, whatever the case is, when you see a person you like, you pursue them to show them how much you really like them. I don't believe that. I'm cool with no. I'm cool. I'm personally cool with in between the lines. I am a great reader of in between the lines. You don't have to tell me no. You don't have to turn me down. Like, I'm cool with being like, you know what? This is cool. I'm out. Like, you don't have to say nothing.
On the cool, I ain't approaching you no way.
Yeah.
The only way you'll fuck around if I'm out like that and living that life. Only way you gonna sit there and catch me hollering at a bitch, dog. That got to be some one-off shit. I'm talking about one-off like it got to be some shit like, nigga, every last one of the homeboys that don't never go out, we all out, nigga, we wilding like a motherfucker. But I ain't the kind of nigga just to be at the bar and just like, hey, what's your name? How you doing?
Hey, have a line with it.
Well, can I buy you a drink? You got a line. Hey, I'm not doing that.
You look tired because you've been running through my mind all day.
I talked to the Lord today. He was angry. I said, for what? Because he lost the angel.
Lost the angel.
You know what I'm talking about? Shit like that.
So crazy.
Nigga, no. Shit. Like shit, all that. With that old one, you must be from Tennessee because you the only 10 I see.
You the only 10 I see. And you know what? What does that? It just makes the person laugh and like, oh my God, I cannot believe he just said that. So now you can try to say something else, but I don't even have that in me anymore. I don't even.
But see, Troy, those are called icebreakers.
Yeah. Okay.
Them icebreakers. So it's because the old saying is, if you get a woman laughing, you gotta get in.
If I was single and I was in the group, I would be the guy who went to the bar. I would be cool and there. It'll have to be some spontaneous shit have to kick off, or it'll have to be I would be sitting there chilling with everybody just talking, and somebody would have to be interested in me. They would have to say, hey, who is that? And you have to say, that's my homeboy. Go holler at him. And there we go. Because other than that, I'm not finna put myself out like
No,
that.
man, I ain't got time for that. Cause man,
I can't do it.
I'm the kind of kicking it. Like if you catch me out kicking it, I'm kicking it. I'm if I'm at the bar by myself watching the game, I'm truly there to watch the game.
I am. I'm not there
I'm
for
truly
the other
there
stuff.
to watch the game because I didn't want to watch it at home. I want to go to an atmosphere and watch it. You might think me strange because shit, before I holler at this bitch at the other end of the bar, I'm talking shit to this motherfucker rooting against me.
Yeah.
You know, like shit, you know, and then don't tell me who you know, shit like that. Bro, I'm not finna walk up to her, man. You know, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't that kind of nigga. I don't run up on women like that. I never have, never will.
Do that. I don't have the confidence. I don't have the confidence, nor do. But none of it. I'm just keeping it real right now. That ain't my thing.
It's real shit.
9 times out of 10, it's not like the movies. And I'm gonna say this for me personally, words don't come out of my mouth like they're supposed to at the time they're supposed to come out.
No, actually, they do if you're under the influence. But to you, it sounds like I fucked up. Like I had it in my head. Now you can't have it in your head too much to where you get over there and it just be like a.
I'll be like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go back over with my fellas.
It's just awkward silence. Yeah,
when you like over anybody you like, I can introduce y'all. I'm out.
I go get them for you. Yeah,
I'm out.
I mean, hey, I tell you what, that drink you have, I'll go ahead and buy it for you.
I got it.
I got it. You know.
Yeah. Don't even worry. And you have to slow the bag out and just get out of there.
And I tell you, when that kind of shit go on, nigga, your goddamn dick done ran to your belly button, nigga. We ain't worth a fuck right now.
And shut the blinds on yourself. I don't want to see out.
Close. Shit, we ain't doing no more business.
Don't you talk to no more women tonight. Don't do nothing. I'm closed.
Don't you do it. Your belly start hurting the next thing you say to somebody. Like, nigga, will you fucking quit?
Yeah.
We are batting 0 tonight.
The word hard is off the table. We don't do none of that tonight.
Shit, like goddamn, when you go to pee here, you goddamn ball sack full of piss. You just come and dribbling.
Hold on. When you go pee, you look at the goddamn thing you need to pee, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
I come out for piss, and that's it. I'm going right back to my fucking room.
I ain't coming out there for to grab me. Like you bullshit. Hell, you can't grab me. You done passed me enough, and I ain't even out there. You call yourself a coach.
Oh shit! I wish you would try to jerk me tonight, boy. Ooh wee.
Hell no. Like shit. Hell, I make you jerk yourself crazy because I'm not spitting.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, boy, man. I tell you. But yeah, that shit crazy, man. How these niggas be acting with these women, man. And then you got the niggas going out there trying to kill the whole goddamn family. Like, what is wrong with people, man? It gotta be something in the air. It gotta be something in the air.
It ain't shit nowhere, bro. It ain't nothing in the air. Ain't nothing in the food. Which it probably is, but that ain't the fucking problem. The problem is everybody is stupid. Everything's too accessible. And especially these days, everybody is on Facebook looking at everybody else. Courtrooms look sexy on Facebook. They look sexy on TV being handcuffed. Man, nigga, that man, you know, people don't understand how cold the courtroom is. You got on short sleeves. They don't give a fuck. It is so fucking cold in them courtrooms, bro. When you sitting up there in arraignment in them fucking jails, it is not like they think. It is not like on TV. You don't meet groups of people and all this old stupid shit. Cause I think they doing shit thinking that they finna get somewhere. A lawyer gonna swoop in. They supposed to have 15 years. They might do 8 months or 2 or 3 years. It don't work like that.
No,
they go in there. It's terrible in there, and I think they get in there and lose their mind. Cause see, we don't see that part of them.
No, you don't. Cause hell, I've been to jail, and once you get they kept me in like a little thing by myself. Cause my shit was just a little minor traffic shit.
You was in a holding cell.
You was just a holding cell. Cause they do like nigga, even if didn't nobody come get me, they can like nigga, get your ass out of here, man.
Get your ass out of here. You wasn't on some shit. You wasn't in population.
Yeah, I wasn't but I thought that's where I was going. Cause nigga, they booked me and everything. But I was like, shit, as time went on, I started really kind of paying attention to shit like that. I was like, man, if they didn't come get me by 12 o'clock, they were going to just say, man, tell somebody to come get you.
Please get this nigga out of here.
Please get this nigga out of here. Because he ain't did, because you know they check your record. I had the squeaky clean record. I'm in on some drunk shit. Mm-hmm. Man, get this nigga out of here, man. Get him out of here. Because he ain't did nothing.
And he ain't gonna never do shit.
Ain't never been, don't know what jail is. But in my mind, when they put me in that jumpsuit, I'm like, shit, I gotta go and fight. I got to you know, what I'm gonna do if I got the shit or piss. Cause I'm like, when they told me, you know, all that shit, well, you know, with this right here, it's gonna be at least 90 days. Cause I asked them, I'm like, and nigga, when they talking to me and I'm asking them, I'm the only reason I ask them, cause nigga, when I tell you I look like a broke mouth mule, nigga, slobbing and crying and shit, like how long is y'all gonna be here? Shit, it be, hey, when they leave in the room by yourself, you're like, I want mama. Nigga, shit, nigga, I wouldn't build that shit, nigga. Man, fuck that shit. Hey, cause when I talked to the black woman, I said, "Can I please call my mom?" She had a smirk on her face, and then just slid a little breakfast up under there. And man, she slid that breakfast up under there, and I was so hungover and hungry. I ate the eggs, I ain't eat the bread. I said, "Shit, that's probably the wrong thing. She'd ate the bread, don't dig." Nigga, I was in that bitch about. It felt like 4-5 more days. It was actually 30 minutes. Hey, Troy, I was in there to the point where when I was walking out, I did that because the sun was so bright, nigga. I threw my hand on my face.
I ain't been there no time.
I ain't been there, nigga. I wasn't in that bitch 6 hours.
Trying to shout the paparazzi. Don't want the paparazzi to see this.
nigga. When I tell you, man, that shit right there, man, jail ain't for me, dog.
All my life, I had to fight.
Yeah, man, jail was not for me, man. When I tell you, nigga, I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm doing that again. And shit, if you talk to a motherfucker been to the pen, they're like, nigga, what you mean? That was a free night stay and some food.
No money down, nigga.
No money down.
I was in population 2 times in my life, a few months here and a few months there. But luckily, I never graduated college. But the crazy part is when you go to jail or when you go to a medium security prison, you go in and you have to talk to the warden or go through a process before you go in. That's how you determine where they're gonna put you. So instead of me being in a cell with a cellie, I always end up the 2 times I went as a trustee and I went to a dorm. The dorm had one jail had like a 50-man dorm and one was like 150. So it was like a cellie and a bunk, and just bunks all over the place. When I went in, I got interviewed. He asked me, he said, have you ever been to school? I said, yes, sir. I've been to college. He said, man, you well spoken. This is what he told me for real. He said, you well spoken. I'm reading over your file. You don't have gold teeth. He said, man, I don't think you need to be in the population with the whatever they call them. And they made me a trustee. That's the only thing that saved me, I believe.
But no, yours are nonviolent.
It was nonviolent. I mean, shit, you can still be nonviolent and you can go in the goddamn population.
Yeah, you don't look like that.
Even in jail, you ain't making but a couple cents off every dollar you make, but still having a degree or being in college. Maybe it's the way they write you up when they sell you as a person who's occupying the space. You know, maybe I was more attractive on the profile or something. I don't fucking know how that shit works.
Yeah, like I said, I only been to jail once, and that's time we were talking about. But I've been to court like twice. One was for that, and then one was for another thing. And then when I tell you they goddamn me threw all that shit out. They threw it out because I was the first time I was in school, and I ain't never did nothing like shit. They said, well, all we see, you know, and it was a white man. And it was a black dude that was my public defender, and he knew everything about me, and I ain't never talked to this nigga. And he was like, he never done this, never done that. The judge looked at it. I like, goddamn, you know, shit, he finna send me up the river because they sent a couple niggas up the river while I was sitting there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was in arraignment with some people who got 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, it was just, I mean, damn, like when you go to arraignment, you get arraigned with everybody. Whoever up that day.
Hey, I got arraigned with a cat. This nigga showed up to court drunk. And I ain't gonna say drunk like stumbling. No, he just been drinking. When that motherfucker said I smell liquor, nigga, they threw time at this nigga. I was like, oh my God. They threw time at him. Then they got a nigga for child support, threw time in. They were giving that shit away like free sandwich. Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. So I just knew. I got up there. I stood up there. You know, I didn't say anything. You know, I was to the point to where I ain't say nothing. So he was like, Mr. Willie, I'm talking to you. I'm like, shit. I said, I'm sorry, sir. You know, man, I'm in there, you know. But it was just some minor shit. And then they really went and looked at it. I do a little work on the back end. So they booked me on some felony shit, but it wasn't a felony. I broke a window. And they said the window was anything over $500 felony. Goddamn. the goddamn cop that booked me, he didn't like me. He's a black man. He used to be a campus cop, and he became a cop. He used to hate me because I used to have my music banging. He hated that shit. That nigga took me all the way down in the court, and then they like, nigga, you wasn't even supposed to be here. He like, this some campus shit. He was some campus shit. The goddamn window was $50. Yeah, it hit me with a misdemeanor, and then you get a misdemeanor, it got expunged because it was like I've never done anything. But then I had to go before him again behind that drinking shit. Oh Lord, I just knew they finna throw some time. Man, I felt so bad. My mom was sitting right there with me. Man, they got rid. They didn't get rid of it, but I ain't had to go to jail and I had to do community service. And then when I did community service with them niggas on the van, never again.
Never again. You start hearing these stories and know what's going on, and
Never
you know
again.
what else? That judge will tell you one thing: do not let me see your face again.
Oh, they always say that. Don't let me see your face again.
If I see you again, I have to do what your mama don't want me to do.
Don't want me to do. But he didn't give me that speech. He just said, I trust I won't see you again.
Yeah.
I said, no, sir. And then shit, me and my mama left. But man, it really wasn't the fact of that kind of shit. I was just mad like, mama right here, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit right there, man. Yeah, it broke me. I said, man, me doing any kind of thing with the court system, over with. The only kind of time I got done dirty, or tried to be done dirty, that child support, it was a woman judge. And I tell you, that motherfucker wasn't happy. You would have thought I was Dolomite. Like you got 17 bitches pregnant and you're selling 3.
My God.
Yep, that was the roughest thing I've been through. In that, I just thank God she held court in a chamber. Because if I was in front of people, boy, when we left that goddamn courthouse, that woman would have to walk.
Oh wow,
man! But we was in the chambers, and man, when I tell you that woman did me like that, put her hand up like shh.
Yeah.
Oh, she hit me with the I ain't talking to you. Or did anybody call your name? Shit. Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the only bad court I ever went, but it was just in the chambers. It was a one-on-one kind of thing. But man, it was a white woman, so I should have knew what time it was. And really, and I'm gonna tell you something, Troy. My black ass at the time was like, shit. If it's gonna be a woman, give me a white woman. Shit, it would have been better if it was black.
Probably would have had a shot.
Yeah, but that was me. That was me being like a black woman gonna side with a black woman. No.
But if you get a black woman, you can't go in there talking about we black. Just shut your ass up.
That's the wrong thing. No. You never lean on the black car with black folk.
You don't lean with the black.
Because you don't know what they went through to get there.
You don't pay for you don't play the black first.
No, you don't. And you don't play the black card with black people. You don't do that. Because black folks have got burned so many times. Like the homeboy hookup. Yep. Oh, you my homeboy, you gonna look out for me. Nah. Because whoever is in front of you that's black, they can see through your bullshit.
Absolutely.
But they already did this. It's like when your mama tell you, any kind of games you playing, I done played them. When they call you on your shit, be like, man, you think I'm stupid. I did this already. I did it 3-4 times.
And you're wasting my time.
And you're wasting my time because I know exactly what you did. Yeah.
Yeah. But look, Tim, I'm here to tell the people happy late ass New Year. I know it's a couple weeks late, but happy 2023. I hope some things that you said you want to happen, and some shit you don't want to happen, don't happen. So I'm gonna move around. The wife and I'm making smoothies. That shit probably loud right now, but hey, that's the wormhole.
That's it, 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, had a ball.
I love it.
Love it, man. This is great, man. We ain't did one in a minute, man. It's good to get on with you. So shit. Just whenever you ready, man, let me know.
Yeah.
Hell, likewise.
We're gonna get back regular like Metal Missile.
I need some like Raisin Bran.
Like Raisin Bran.
That shit. I'm gonna tell everybody out there. I'm not pumping Raisin Bran. You can get it from anywhere. If you backed up, you get you some Raisin Bran. I'm telling you, you gonna be as regular as morning prayer. I like shit. I think that's what made me last so long. God damn it, because I eat that shit with my grandma. Nigga, you guaranteed the shit. Guaranteed.
Morning prayer.
Morning prayer. You regular. I'm talking about before you get up in the morning, do anything else. Shit, you put your shoes on. She's like, ooh, let me get in this bathroom. And I'm talking about you go in there and just give it up. You give it up. I'm talking about shit. You go all in. Shit. I'm going all in on this hand. I'm going all in on this hand. I'm going all in on this hand. I'm talking about you being that bitch, goddamn it, off that razor bread. She be like, loads are dropping. Woo! Yeah, that shit. Hollering like it got that. Woo! Yes.
Wipe the
Yeah.
sweat off your head and shit.
Yeah, wiping the sweat off your head like shit. You just and I'm tell you something, you gonna have a hell of a day. Whatever you were trying to do that day to be productive, shit, you gonna be that because nigga, you done got all that old shit off you. Yeah. You whistling like shit, whistling doodah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that nigga said, coming out feeling about 50 pounds lighter.
Yeah, just like that.
You come out goddamn tap dancing. Shit. Hell yeah. Those who do eat that shit, let me warn you. Whatever you ate last night, you're gonna be hungry than some bitch when you cut loose.
Because it's over.
You have depleted all your funds.
Oh.
You have gave it all up. You might as well not even make. Shit. Like a motherfucker say, hey, well, some bitch eat a Raisin Bran and you be like, well, I wish such and such would happen. You been eating Raisin Bran, wish in one hand and shit in the other. You tell me which one fill up first.
Just like that.
Just like that.
So Raisin Bran, man, you need to holler at Tim and shit, send him a pallet or something, you know, just send some fucking I never had Raisin Bran, but I'll give it a shot.
Nah, brother, you can't pay me to eat that.
Okay, well, fuck that then.
No, you can't pay me to eat that. Man, you can't pay me to eat that because I tell you what, because here, I'm lactose, I can't handle milk, and shit, you get that milk and that fiber rolling like that, my nigga, I be in that bitch, goddamn it, with a what they call this goddamn thing, an ottoman. Yeah, I gotta put my feet up, it going on. I mean, that
Chinese
bitch with an ottoman.
Do the Chinese shit when you squat down like in a false position.
Yeah, you gotta get a squatter potty.
Squatter potty.
Gee, you gotta get a squatter potty because nigga, I'm talking about nigga, and you better make sure your water bill is paid because you have to be courtesy of others that are in the house.
Oh my God.
You ain't gotta walk around with your hands on your hips shaking a little bit trying to bring it on down. Shit, it's coming through anyway.
Yeah. Well, man, you know we old fashioned. We ain't got no social media up right now. We working on it. But right now, I guess if you want to contact us, it's gonna be the WormHole Tim Troy at gmail.com. Now that's not the WormHole at Tim and Troy. It's just the WormHole Tim Troy at Gmail. So if you want to reach out, all one word, the WormHole Tim Troy at Gmail. If you want to reach out with a question, comments, or concerns, or any suggestions, reach out. I mean, we'll answer as quick as we possibly can. So, saying that, man, like I say, we're gonna cut out. I'm gonna cut out tonight. It was awesome as fuck. We're gonna get back regular. Shit, happy 2023, man. I appreciate it.
Signing off.
All right, man.
Bet, Taylor.
That concludes this episode of The Wormhole. Join us next time to see what shit goes in the hole and comes out the other side gold.